The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
And it's Rice. This looks promising. Decent chance! He's delivered all right! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Searching pass he's played there. Kukçu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run.
Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has left him in a heap. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Cruyff pings in across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Rice. Now it's Owen.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Pedri. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw-in. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read. Ricky Puig can see things others simply cannot. Arsenal finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Belletti. Pedri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Opts for safety. And it's Serginho. For Rice. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Kukçu. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Ricky Puig. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played out to the left flank. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. Ricky Puig. And it's Cruyff. Driving forward. Showing good feet. Now it's Villa. And he's on his way! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for the run. He is through here. And he's well positioned. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Kukçu, played into space. No way through there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is expertly dealt with. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
North Carolina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Serginho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a great ball here. Tries to get it clear. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ibrahimovic! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Adams takes control of it and he's on the move. And that could set him on his way. And he's in on goal. Now there's... And the shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And Owen! That was venomous. Zanetti. Now Howson. Ricky Puig. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Stood up well to him there. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and it's Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Now it's Owen, looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Passing nice and neat. Messi. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's got away. Oh, that's nice. He has found a way through. Now this could be a chance. Pedri has good running with the ball. And it's Hernandez. And it's Owen. He's having a shot! Just too high.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Owen. Shapes to shoot! No, not quite.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Owen. And he's searching through. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's lost his man here. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Owen. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the number on the board is 3. Neymar. And this is Raul. Serginho. And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And here's Owen. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Now, this could be a chance. Neymar. Great chance! They score!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's a...
Mbappe! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Shoots! Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a promising position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely spread.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great vision. Caceres. That has ended up in no man's land. This looks promising. And oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Pedri. That has been slung wide. Now, can they get him away? And this is Torres. He's found the way, chance for a shot! And he's following up! Goal! And again they hit the front. Soboslai at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 32 minutes is...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Looking to play him in. Now it's Torres. Ruben Neves. Might be danger here. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Big chance! What about that from Fernando Torres? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
And the shot! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So now the difference is 3. Owen, shot could be on, and he shoots! Sticks it away! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Vitinha. And he's had a hit! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pass somewhat off target. Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? The ball has bounced loose now, and he's managed to get free. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Serginho. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it...
Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Xavi Alonso. That has not gone well. And it's Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Owen. Can he get it through? Well, there's the clearance. Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Vitinha.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Substitution.
Rice, Vinicius Junior, and here's Soboslai, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found some space. He's had a shot! 75 minutes played. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from...
Shot, surely! They've done it! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8, Neymar.
And this is Messi.
On the field.
Hernandez does really well there, strong defending.
Number 21, Messi.
Bernardo Silva.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. It's run loose here. Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. Aims beyond the defence. It's a smartly directed ball. That'll be a throw. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. And the through ball. Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot! They've scored! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Number 2.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
And it's Pedri. Messi. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Short changes him with that pass. Haaland is onto this. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that is a little undercooked. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
North Carolina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Adams. Shot could... Owen! Forward it goes. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gets a good foot in there. Kukçu. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
David Villa, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. He's tried one! And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Darren Fletcher. And it's Belletti. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Serginho. And here's Owen. And he's had it nicked away. David Villa. Adams spots it and intercepts. Now it's Owen. Closing it. Owen! And the ball's come loose here. That's a throw. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Owen. Serginho. It's a loose... Oh, he's been caught napping! Owen gets flagged offside. Now it's Haaland. Batistuta, and he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Serginho clears it away. He's having a go! And now a sudden chance to counter. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United get their fourth corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri. Ruben Dias. Belletti. And it's Messi. Now it's Owen. It's Pedri. Park Ji-sung gets over and intercepts. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Now it's Batistuta. Pedri. Serginho. Park Ji-sung. Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press.
Added time.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello,
The
everybody.
midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. No, that's been intercepted. David Villa. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Belletti. And here's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
This looks promising. Rice tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Fletcher did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Now it's Owen. Oh, super find. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Darren Fletcher, well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's looking wide. David Villa. That's a good ball. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Rice with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Mbappe. And this is Owen. David Villa. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Rice. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Gets into some space. Here comes the corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Owen. Number 22, Pedri. Number 11,
And that has been cleared.
Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Dybala. Number 4,
Oh, that's fabulous.
Guti. Number
Manchester
77,
United clearly are
Neymar.
pushing for the win here,
Substitutions
Peter.
taking
It's making
place.
for a very frantic end to this game.
He's found a way through. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Dybala. He has found the way through. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Foot in. Dybala. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kilitshoy plays it through. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kilitshoy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution in progress.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
That's really well cleared. Belletti. Rice. And he welcomes it in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
2 added minutes has
It's
been indicated.
Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he's there to clear it. Forlan. Over to the left. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. He's having a hit! Yes! He's done it! And that might well be that! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today to
Your
please
reflections
take
then,
all
Jim.
without being
It's a poor
located
result.
by the
They
entrance
offered
gates.
very little
Thank
goal
you
threat,
very
and
much
it's
for
the
your
kind of
cooperation.
unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair.
Short changes him with that pass. And again! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's clever. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance, surely! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. DiMarco did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Modric on a charge down the left. Neither side yet able to find the net. Modric. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. Modric. Spread it left. Quick look, then big header! There it is! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And he's having a shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see.
There's the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Belletti. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camavinga. Now it's Raul. Raul! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Berry. Now Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. Thuram. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now this... He's had a shot! RZ with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's forced to go back. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Marquez. No goals as yet. Hops for safety. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tchouaméni, and it's Kaka. RZ applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Robson. Berry. Oh, strongly challenged there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tchouaméni. Now it's some Mbappe! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Owen. Well timed, excellent interception. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kaka. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
North Carolina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mane. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Kaka. He's gone for goal!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This is Owen. He's free. There's the shot! They've scored! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
He's going for goal! It's their second corner of the game. They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Tchouameni is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That has found him in acres of space. Adams gets good distance on it. And here's Kaka. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Look, it all comes down to taking your chances. That's a lead which is hard to justify, but they found a finish, unlike their opponents.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
North Carolina really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And this is Owen. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cleared without hesitation. Tchouameni. He's tried one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pinches it off him. Now that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a threatening ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot. It's in. Back to within one. Interesting. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. No, it's not getting there. Belletti gets it away. Messi.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22.
He's cut it out.
Coming on the field.
Benny.
Number 9.
Well,
Number
Jim, it is
5.
abundantly
Ruben
clear that the
Neves.
tone of this game
Substitution
has
taking
changed
place.
markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Played out wide.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Belletti has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his... Takes the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Goulet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And they can't read. Thuram. Now it's Goulet. And it's Thuram. Arda Goulet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's gone for a throw-in. Chouameni. Oh, played right into his path. Big chance! Must be! Real chance! They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Van Nistelrooy! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Chouameni picks it up from the goal kick. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found the way through. And Messi! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. He should have put that one away.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
He might be in here! Kitshoy ploughing through the middle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here! Oh, important interception. And he whips in across. Rice. That is ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. Oh, it's come loose. Can he get it through? Kaká! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared without complication. Thuram. And it's Chouameni. Goulet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bronckhorst. Van
6
Bronckhorst.
Minutes has been indicated.
Adams deals with that comfortably. Oh, good-looking ball. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Goulet takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh no, what a shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Yeah, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So their fourth corner of the game, and it's been taken short. He came in hard, very hard. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. The action has already started. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Spread out to the left. Bergkamp. That is a brilliant interception. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Quarter of an hour played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Mbappe. Neymar receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hullet. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bergkamp knocks it into space.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Goes long and straight. Stood up well to him there. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Bergkamp! Oh my word! Dennis Bergkamp! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he was alert to it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's on it, can he get away? And that has put paid to that.
Barcelona really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn...
And the shot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Xavi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shapes to shoot! It's in!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Brilliantly cut out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, Frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Now it's Cantona. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. He has a look up. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the shot! And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bonucci gets across to intercept that. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Raul. Nicely spread. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And that's aimed into the middle. Adams tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Raul. And that is expertly dealt with. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. Pedri. Kilic, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And he's managed to get free. He gets big. And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's had it nicked away. And this is Messi. Distributed tidily. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got tall. And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pull it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And this is Raul. And here's Hullet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot, surely! Glorious! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.